You stand before a structure that defies the sky. It is a needle of impossible crystalline light. This is the spire of eternity. Your old life has ended. A new one begins within these shimmering walls. You are here to become a defender of what was. The air itself hums with power. It tastes of ozone and forgotten moments. This is your home now, a fortress at the end of history. Your guide and mentor appears beside you. He does not walk, but simply arrives between one breath and the next. His name is Kalen. He is older than any nation. His eyes hold the light of dead stars. He gestures toward the spire's heart. You follow him into a vast, circular chamber. The walls are not walls at all. They are windows into endless, flowing rivers of light. Kalen points to a single, brilliant stream. It glows with a soft, golden hue. You see flashes within it. A child's first laugh. A soldier's last stand. A scientist's final breakthrough. Each stream is a life. A complete story from beginning to end. These are the timelines you must protect. The sacred rivers of what was. They are fragile things. Beautiful and irreplaceable. Kalen's expression grows grim. His voice drops to a whisper. He tells you of the enemy. They have no name you could speak. They are known only by their actions. They are the chronivores, the moment eaters. They are hunters from outside of time. They do not kill. They do something far worse. They consume. They feed on seconds, minutes, and years. Where they feast, there is only a void. Not a memory of loss, but a perfect, absolute nothingness. The past is their hunting ground. Every life, every event, is a meal waiting for them. You feel a cold dread settle in your soul. This is the foe you have sworn to face. A monster that eats yesterday. Kalen places a device in your hand. It is a small, polished sphere of silvery metal. It feels cool to the touch, and it hums with a quiet, contained energy. He calls it an anchor. It is your most essential tool. It is your shield and your only true weapon. It cannot destroy a chronivore. Its purpose is more profound. He explains its function. The anchor allows you to hold a single moment still. You can lock 1 second in place. It becomes an island of perfect stability, a fortress against the devouring tide of the enemy. You grip the device tightly. It feels heavier than it should. You realize you are holding the weight of a single, precious second. Your first training exercise begins. Kalen brings you to a simulation chamber. The world around you dissolves. It reforms into a city street from the 20th century. Old cars move slowly. People walk in forgotten fashions. Kalen tells you to observe, to feel the rhythm of this time. It feels clumsy and slow, but real. Suddenly, the simulation shatters. The world fractures into screaming shards of light and data. A piercing shriek echoes in your mind. This is not part of the lesson. A chronivore has found this pocket reality. The simulated people dissolve into gray mist. Your training is over. You must now survive on pure instinct alone. The chronivore is a blur of wrongness. It moves like a crack spreading through glass. You raise your anchor, your heart pounding. You focus on a single moment, the instant before the creature strikes. You activate the device. The world freezes. The chronivore is trapped, inches from you. Its form is a vortex of stolen colors and silent screams. You have held the line. Kalen pulls you from the broken simulation. You are back in the spire, breathless and shaken. He looks at you with a new respect. You did not panic. You acted. He decides you are ready for the truth. He leads you deep into the foundations of the spire. He tells you that humanity did not build this place. We were not its architects. We found it, buried beneath the ice of a distant moon. It was waiting for us, a silent, perfect gift from the void. No one knows who built it. No records were left behind, only the spire itself and the incredible power it contains. Humanity became custodians of a legacy we did not create. We became guardians by chance or by design. The story of the first guardians is a somber one. Kalen tells it to you as you walk through a hall of silent statues. They were the scientists and explorers who found the spire. They did not understand the power they had discovered. They experimented without caution. They sought knowledge at any cost, and they paid the ultimate price. Many were lost. Some were erased from time completely. Their friends woke up with no memory of their existence. Others were trapped in temporal loops, reliving the same few minutes for eternity. The first guardians gave everything to learn the rules. Their sacrifice became the foundation of your order. Their loss became the shield that now protects you. They learned so that you would not have to. An alarm suddenly blares through the spire. It is not a sound, but a psychic scream of warning. It echoes across all temporal planes at once. Kalen's face is grim. He says a Freyr's breach has been detected. This is no simulation. A real timeline is under direct assault. It is your first true mission. You are taken to the edge of the moment. The world before you looks like a painting with a hole burned through it. At the edge of the void, a chronovore is feeding. It is larger than the one from your training. It is an ancient and powerful thing. The timeline, a world war from a forgotten history, is unraveling like thread from a spool. You feel its final moments crying out in terror. You and Kalen move to engage. He creates a temporal distraction. He diverts a nearby stream of time to confuse the creature. You prepare your anchor to solidify the breaking point. But the chronovore is not fooled. It ignores the bait. It moves with impossible speed. It is stronger than any you have trained for. It is an alpha predator of moments. The creature lashes out, not at you, but at your mentor. Kalen is caught in a temporal collapse. His form begins to flicker. He is being pulled apart, second by second. His past and future are becoming undone. You watch in horror as he begins to fade. Erasure is not death. It is the state of never having been born at all. You shout his name, but he cannot hear you. He is stretched thin across 1,000 dying instants. Protocol demands you retreat. You must save the timeline, not the individual. The needs of history outweigh the needs of one guardian. But you remember his lessons. You remember the statues of the fallen. You will not let him become another warning. You break protocol. You do not just anchor a single second. You pour all of your will, all of your focus, into your anchor. You do not just stop the moment. You push back. You defy the chronovore. You shout into the void that this moment does not belong to it. For a brilliant, blinding instant, your anchor flares with impossible light. The chronovore reels back, stunned by your defiance. You have saved your mentor. Kalen solidifies, gasping back into reality. But your action has a cost. In the deep darkness between moments, you feel something stir. A vast and ancient consciousness has noticed you. You have not just challenged a hunter. You have challenged the one who sent it. Something inside you has changed. The defiant act has unlocked a new potential. You feel the flow of time in a different way now. It is not just a river to be observed. It is a current you can feel, a tide you can influence. Your power has undergone an unforeseen ascension. You can feel the gentle push and pull of causality itself. You can sense the weak points in a timeline. You can feel the moments where history could pivot. You have a new power awakening within you. You can do more than just anchor time. You have the ability to gently guide its flow. You can nudge it away from danger. You can reinforce its banks. It is a subtle but profound ability, and a terrifying responsibility. You are immediately summoned, not by Kalen, but by a deeper authority. You are drawn to the absolute heart of the spire. You stand in a chamber of pure, silent energy. Here, the voices speak. They are not human. They are ancient and vast. They are the builders of this place. They call themselves the Elder Ones. Their voices are not sound. They are ideas planted directly into your mind. They show you images of star science beyond human grasp. They tell you that your ascension was not an accident. It was a potential they built into your very being. They give you a stark and cryptic warning. The foe you faced was a scout, a test. The Elder Ones show you the truth. The small attacks on history were merely probes. They were designed to measure your strength, to test your defenses. The chronovores are not random predators. They are an army. They are preparing for a final, overwhelming assault. They do not just want to feed. They want to consume everything. Their goal is to erase all of history, to unwind reality back to the first second of creation, and then to devour that too. They seek to create the ultimate and final nothingness. A quiet universe, free from the noise of life and choice. The coming storm is not a battle. It is an apocalypse aimed at the past. You return from the heart of the spire. Your comrades look at you with awe and concern. Kalen stands before you, fully restored. He places a hand on your shoulder. He tells you that your time as an apprentice is over. You have faced erasure and defied it. You have spoken with the architects of reality. You are ready. Before the assembled defenders of time, you are given your full title. You are no longer a recruit. You are a guardian of eternity. You take your place among them. You are one of a few hundred humans. You are humanity's last shield against the coming oblivion. You take a final vow to protect what was, no matter the cost. As you stand with your fellow guardians, the sky breaks. Not the sky of Earth, but the conceptual sky above the spire itself. The space between moments cracks open like dark glass. Through the fissures, the chronovore fleet arrives. It is a swarm of silent horrors, a legion of reality eaters. Their presence suffocates the air. They have come to consume all of history, every laugh, every tear, every triumph, every failure. They have come for yesterday. You raise your anchor. It glows with a steady, defiant light. Your new power hums within you, ready to guide the currents of the battle. You are a guardian, and you step forward to meet them. The war for yesterday has begun.